Welcome to the Mills Connection Show. I'm your host, Carla Mills. Today's guest is Jennifer Anderson, Southern Psychic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jennifer has been, this is her second time on the show. I've had such a great response that I had to have her come back.
Thank you.
For the audience who have never seen you before, give us a little bit. You're the Southern Psychic. So what is a Southern Psychic and what do you do?
Well, girl, first of all, you have to be related some way to Paula Deen. Kind of look like her to be a Southern Psychic.
Okay.
But I've kind of coined myself that way because I'm from the South and that's what I do. And so I'm kind of the Southern version of the Long Island medium kind of deal. And last time I was here, I read the audience, and this is a new audience. So this will be fun this time. So I'm just here to read people. But to answer your question, I've always had it. I've known since I was a little girl that I had it. When I was 1.5 years old, my Aunt Bridget had a horse farm. And I could read the horses. I kind of knew they were having babies. And at 1.5 years old, my family would find me in the field and go, "Oh, what are you doing? You're going to get stomped." And so I was very annoyed that they would pull me out of the field, but they would. If I went missing, they knew to go look in the field. So that's kind of when I knew. I was really young.
Well, this is going to be a fun show, so we're not going to really do a big interview.
Okay, cool.
What I want you to do is for the people who are here with us that are skeptic, what do you see when you look at me?
Oh. Okay, first of all, we're going to go to the reading that I did for you before.
Yes.
When I was on your show before.
Yes.
And I told you that work was changing and you were going north. Tell us what you're doing in New York.
I am up for a TV and Film Award in New York City. And so I will be going to New York September 17th to claim my award.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And do you remember when I told you, I don't know if I told you on air, but it was August, September-ish that I
You
felt
did.
things happening for you.
You did.
And here we are, and we're going north,
Yes.
right? Now the whole New Jersey-ish feel, what is that? That's different.
I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay, Philadelphia.
Yes.
It's not New York. That's where you're going to be moving to eventually, but for now you're going up north, so the New Jersey thing would be right near New York. But you're going there, you're going to be going to New Jersey for something, whether it's a party or something, where you're leopard girl. Because if you don't, they're not going to know who you are, okay? I mean, we both look like we're from New York.
We're sisters, but go ahead.
But you're definitely going north, and you're moving something with your business right now. Like this show is changing.
This is our last taping here at
Are you
People
serious?
TV. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I got goosebumps. There you go.
We are going to start taping in September at Comcast, which is going to be the whole state
Fantastic.
of Georgia.
So that is moving up
we're
locally.
moving on a whole different level.
You're gonna stay there for a minute,
We're gonna
and
stay
then
there.
somebody's either gonna catch you, kind of thing, like they're gonna see you and catch you. And I feel like it's a circle around you, which is not your team particularly right around you, but it's a team that's gonna kind of get you and know where you need to go, and they're gonna be moving you up.
Good.
But Comcast is good. I like the move.
All
Move
right.
is really. It's only your last show, really?
Yeah. Seriously, that's what.
kidding.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's air bump on that.
Okay.
Just do it. But yeah, you're moving up, girl.
Okay.
This is one of your first phases of moving up.
It is.
About another year or so, you're going to be looking to move.
All right. I'm ready.
But there's something about one of your kids in the school that they're in.
Yeah.
Your little girl?
My
Wait,
little
little girl, honey, please. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
She looks older than we do. But is it her school?
My daughter's 14.
And that's her school that you want to keep her in, right?
Yes.
Until she moves?
Yes.
Okay, once you're up farther in school, and it may be a year, 2 years, you're moving.
All right.
You're moving. But she's going to want to move.
Good.
Because that's what you're waiting on.
I am. I'm ready to go.
How's your son with the sports thing?
He's a
The
skateboarder.
skateboarder?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
He's still skateboarding. That's all I can say.
Well, that's okay, because he might just do that for a profession. You've been pushing him for school? There's a
I've been
school
pushing
issue.
him for school, but he's 24, so he's on his,
Honey, I think I told you this last time. He's like my little Dougie do back there, the one's playing guitar for you guys.
Yeah.
You got to let them follow their path, honey.
That's right.
Because they're stronger than you and me put together. And if we argue with them, they'll do what we tell them not to do.
I agree.
Because that's a teenager anyways. Can I start with the audience?
We
'Cause
sure
I'm like
can.
really getting
All right,
pulled.
that's it. What we want, first of all, we're going to take a break.
Let's take a break.
All right, let's
and
take
I'm
a short
ready.
break. We'll be right back with our audience.
Hi there, my name is Mara. Read me.
You are fabulous, girl. First thing I get about you is you don't take no crap from no one, honey. You're always going to know what you need to do. There's, I feel like, I'm just going to go there with past lives with you. You've been a male a lot. You've been a male, which is fine. And, in this human body, we don't care whether we were male, female, polka dot, purple. We don't care. But in this life, you're female, but that male spirit inside of you is really strong. I wouldn't mess with you if someone paid me $1 million, okay? Because I feel like you always know what's good. You have kids below you, or you take care of everybody, but I feel kids below you. Okay, male, female below you? Two.
Two females.
Two female? Is one of them more like a guy? More
Twins,
like
yes.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because
Yes.
I'm getting two below you, but one feels like male, one feels like female. You quit worrying about them so much. Now, one of them is kind of a little boy. Did they put their hand on their hip and say no to you all? Is that your girl or your boy?
Not say no to me. No.
Is it the girl or the boy who's the most strong?
It's two girls. Oh, you mean the one that has more?
I'm so sorry. The
it's
one
okay,
who's more
girl
like a boy.
Twins. The one that's more
Your older
dominant.
one.
She's the baby.
Baby's more dominant? Girl, you better lock them up because they're pretty too. But that's not why you're here. You're here for something else. You ask me. You go ahead and ask me.
So my twins are 19 and they're out on their own, paying their own bills. Yeah. So I have a calling over my life. My name is Mara the Helper, and I have a YouTube show. And I'm just trying to see where this is going.
It's definitely going, but you need to stop taking care of everybody else as you go on. Does that make sense? You can't carry other people with you. It has to be your thing. It's okay. It's not a self-centered thing. The mask in the airplane, when the airplane's going down, mask on ourselves first, and I'm like, hell no. My mask is going on my kid first or whatever. But that's kind of like what life's giving you right now. Mask on yourself first. They at college?
Yes.
They're away at college.
They're gone.
Okay, but the college?
Yes.
Okay.
Juniors.
They're at the same college together. Okay.
Yes.
You let them work out their stuff. You can't fix their stuff anymore, honey. Now it's about you. And you, okay. Okay. The reason why you're so afraid to just look in the mirror and deal with yourself is because you've been dealing with them your whole damn life, right? And we're not afraid of the men anymore, right? You handle your stuff, girl, and you know who you are. And don't worry that you don't have to take care of them. Now's the time to put all that energy that you put into them into you.
That's what I need.
Yeah. Hi, honey.
My name is Kathleen Benbow Page.
You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're so tribal. Who came from the island?
One of my husbands.
Yeah. Oh, currently, definitely not the current one.
There's no current.
Yeah. Good for you, honey. You're very strong. You're always going to be who you want to be for yourself. You have girlfriends around you that feel like sisters to me. Are you traveling soon? Something about a whole bunch of travel? You love to travel. Like, that's your thing?
That is my...
Yeah, cruise? Are you going on a cruise?
I'm working on one.
Yeah, I want you to go on. You're working on the cruise, or working on going on the cruise.
I'm working on going on a cruise.
Yeah, you got the cruise coming, girls. A bunch of girlfriends going with you?
Now I'm going by myself.
Oh, that's even better. Oh, that's great. Now you go on that cruise. No wonder that came in first, because you're working on you. Now, have you written your book yet?
No.
Have you thought about writing your book?
Exactly. I was going to write my mother's old sayings down.
Okay, that's a book. You need to write it, because I'm seeing book all over you, and I feel like as you're alone on that cruise, you'll get some alone time to be able to write for that book. Does that make sense?
It does.
Girl, you don't need to ask anybody else for permission on anything. You know exactly what you're doing, and your boundaries are very solid. And, honey, we don't have to find a man. They'll find us.
True.
Hello, my name is Ian Benbow.
Hi, darling. You are precious. Okay, first place I want to do. Can I just start going? You don't even have to ask me nothing, honey. Please. Caretaker for everyone else, just like all of us are. Thing with the mail. Can we go to the one male around you? Have you gotten rid of him yet? Or are you thinking about it?
Yeah, I got rid of him.
Is it recent?
Yeah.
Has he called you recently?
Facebook.
Okay. And did you tell me you didn't respond?
I did not.
Okay, but you thought about responding, right?
I did. I sure did.
But you didn't respond?
I did.
They're proud of you for that. Yeah, you don't respond to that. You kind of stay where you are right now because the other stuff's going to start coming in. You're creative. Boy, are you creative. Just creative stuff all over you. Okay, I see the camera, so obviously you take pictures, but you're creative. What? And also, I don't know if this is like the book night, but what is it with your journal? Do you journal?
Not really. I do drawings as far as sketchbooks.
So this is what I'm seeing is you drawing. No, they're taking me to a journal. Did you used to journal?
I did used to.
Okay, why don't you do that anymore?
I put everything on Facebook now. I document everything.
Ah! Okay, well, I'm talking about like your own journal, sweetie, your personal story, because your story of coming up when everybody thinks that you're not gonna is your story. Does that make sense? And you've got to get this documented because other people, believe it or not, are gonna want to know what you're saying. You just don't know how cool you are. So I'm telling you, you're groovier than you think you are. And do you have a question? Because I kind of accosted you. Do you have a specific question?
Oh, no, I'm just looking
Yeah,
at
you do.
your thing.
Yeah, you do. Ask me the specific. Go ahead. It's okay. Come on.
About how long until I am rich? Just curious.
Baby, you rich already inside. But until, I see 4 or 5 years until you're really, and maybe next year even, where you're starting to get solvent, but rich, that's because you got to take risks. You got to start taking bigger risks. But right now, you're just kind of getting comfy.
Yeah.
And that's okay. About a year or so, you're going to be ready to take risks. Also, what's the LA connection with you? There's an LA connection?
I've been wanting to go to LA for, I guess, modeling purposes, and I've been thinking about LA a lot lately, actually.
Yeah, because you need to go. And so right now, you're in your own thing, doing your own thing, and then eventually you're going to go to LA, and that's where you're going to find your stuff, like your money, and what you think is rich is going to come in then, because rich is like, if you're inside and I'm rich because I have what inside I need. Money can't pay for what I have, even though I've gone to hell and back to get there. Same thing with you. You've let go of your dad.
Well, just about.
Okay, good boy, because as soon as you do, your career is going to take off.
Oh, good.
Because you don't have to hold on that guilt anymore, honey.
Make that phone call tonight, then.
And when you get to LA, you call me. We'll go to lunch. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sandra.
Hi, darling. Do you want to ask me a question, or do you want me to just start going?
You
Can I go
just
to health first?
Can you what now?
Health?
Okay. Yeah, there's health issues.
Okay. They're very minor. I don't want you to feel like they're major. I don't care if they've told you that it's major, but it's not. Stress has everything to do with how you're going to get better. Is it in here? Is it acid reflux or something lately? Up in here?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Okay, get some antacids for that, girl, and lower the stress in your life, and you're going to kind of fix that. You take vitamins, I feel like. You're kind of a good vitamin taker. Does
Yes,
that make
I do.
sense? I'm not. So they're telling me, like, listen to her, because you are. They want me to get to your question, because I could go all day, because your health is not an issue at all for you. You need some antacids. It feels chalky to me what you need, so that'd be antacid. So you ask me now.
Well, I'm just curious about my future. It seems like there's a lot of changes going on with my family, so I'm just curious about what's in store for me.
Why do you take on everybody else's emotional stuff in your family? Especially a female next to you. Is that your sister?
Yes.
You take on all her stuff, don't you?
Yes.
You can't do that anymore, Babu. There's a book I want you to get. First, I want you to get the movie The Secret. Everybody here has got to go run, don't walk, and get the movie The Secret. Oh, my God, it'll change your life. The second, but yeah, let's just high five on that. Thank you.
High five.
Okay. The second thing I want you to get is the book Life on the Other Side by Sylvia Brown. It's going to teach you about charts in this life and the fact that you may have your chart and somebody else has your chart. It's okay to be the only one in the room not falling apart, and that's you. And you have stopped doing stuff that you want to do for you because you are so strong-willed, and that's okay. That's a good thing, and such a beautiful, strong soul that it's okay.